Hello, beautiful Pisces. So today we're talking about how you are a beautiful superpower in your own life. The Three of Wands came in this morning. We did a reading on that. The Three of Wands. Look at that focus, that 369 energy, the beautiful resplendent light that comes in. The beautiful picture that it paints in the middle. Okay, calmness, serenity, water, everything in flow. So it's really beautiful. So it's reminding you that in the blocks that you're feeling this week or this month as it's coming in, you will need to remember that you are beautifully energetic, and that the body that you are floating in this energy is just simply you know, the physical body that you chose to have a journey in and have all these experiences in, whichever they may be, if they're, you know, annoying or you're having problems with it. So this is this activated ally card talks about heroes, mentorship, guides, and superpower. There's a reason you admire certain characters, heroes, or mentors. Those you look up to represent a golden shadow. They reflect exactly who you are when you act from your highest self. Who are you most attracted to right now? Call forth your ally. They can be anyone dead or alive. It doesn't matter for this conversation. Activate them now. So the potential question to ask your archetype, and I like this because it's saying, it's bringing forward what you need to be having conversations about. It's what's your best advice here? Which of your own characteristics do you see in me? Who are my other allies? What would you do in this situation? Which one of your attributes can I utilize for what's next for me? So maybe if you have some kind of hero, some kind of mentor, in my case, it would be, I have one who I really love in the past is Mark Twain, Samuel Clemens. In a social situation, if this was the case, I would think to myself that he would reply with wit and humor, because that was a big thing. He was a very big humorist, in other words, what we would call a comedian today, and make, you know, fun of the ridiculous in certain situation, which is sometimes can be worse. But I love the fact that he was somebody who came into a room and people wanted to listen and wanted, because he brought joy, made them want to laugh at their own humanness. Okay, so I like this. And I would look at attributes. What would I like to be? I would like to have that kind of energy surround me. So if you need to, try to find an ally within yourself and try to integrate. You can do it. You can integrate these beautiful superpowers to your own and just bring it forward with you. Okay? So let's see here. Activate your favorite people in this world. And it could be people you've grown up with. It could be a parent that, you know, always seemed to have the right answer or know what they were doing. So, okay, don't be afraid of that. This stuff is possible. It's always possible. Right? You have a beautiful gateway card. Okay. So, right. Unicorns, they're mysterious, they're beautiful, and they're mystical creatures. So are you, Pisces, okay? Believe in the impossible. You can shift situations, whatever. You'll have a lot of people telling you it's hard to shift the situation. Possibly, yes, but you have a lot of great tools in your bag. You can shift things and move them into a brand new gateway of things, into a more enchanted place, right? So this is magic is afoot, it says. Wondrous events are unfolding. Profound revelations and inner illuminations are close at hand. Okay, so it's now much easier for you to manifest what you want. This is an excellent time to take action on your visions for your future, and a small amount of actions that will generate much bigger results. Okay, so it says gateways to spirit are opening, and there are places where the veil is thin, and you have many allies supporting you. I like this. They're even talking about fairies and elves. Wonders are blossoming in your life. Watch for them. Open your heart to hallowed, holy, magical energy. The more you become aware of the small marvels in your life, the more they will grow in magnitude. So yeah, believe. Believe in, you know, your dreams can come true when you focus on joy, when you focus on the good, when you focus on what you need to, the blocks get removed. The first one is, as I said before, make sure that you are reminded that you are energy. Okay? This is just a journey. The stuff that you're going through, it's just, so when you need a moment, you can go right back to the fact that you are just this beautiful, higher self energy that can help you with so many things. And this is the unicorn deck, and this is not a unicorn deck, but it has a unicorn in it. So yeah, you will get a lot of these in my readings. There's a lot of coincidences, which I don't believe in. And so the only thing I've become really weird about is I need the cards to flip out of the deck. Yeah. New opportunities. Okay. Declutter your life. Glimpse a magical doorway. Okay. I can't. Okay. Look at that. The gateway, the doorway. All right. So you're at the cusp right now in all of this crap that you're feeling, in all of this, you know, energy that's coming in. It's almost like, I feel like I said it before, but I'm going to say it again. It's almost like they're giving you a final test. This is exam time, Pisces. They're throwing things at you to see how you're going to get past it and figure it out. So it's all good. Like, I mean, it's really all preciously wonderful, the way you are reacting to it, okay? What if this was a test? How would you react? What would you do? Okay. Okay. Surrender fear. Okay. Surrender to effortlessness. I like that. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going in the flow instead of trying to force the river. Absolutely. Okay? So we've been talking about the push and pull of this week. And I keep bringing back up, but it's that Chinese finger thing. If you keep pulling and pulling and pulling, you're not going to get anywhere. It's just going to create a resistance to you. So the more you resist, the more it gets harder. So don't resist so much. Just let it be. Let it be. Let the flow happen. Let's see. Look for other things instead of bucking back at people or the situation. Take the time to just sit in it for a second and see if there's something else that can come to you. There's a beautiful energy of magic coming in. Honestly, between that, and this is like telling you, just let it happen. Let yourself be refocused on all of the wonderful things and all the accomplishments that you have come in. This is your angel guides, this 3, this triangle, this 3, 6, 9. This is your angels, your guides, everybody coming in to help you out, to kind of just, come on. You can do this. You've got this. You can pass this test with flying colors. All you need to do is get back energetically in alignment with who you are instead of just being a small physical self that reacts to everything. Okay? So just remember that when you're looking at things and trying to figure things out. It's really wonderful. These are wonderful readings for block because they're, yeah, I feel that they're giving you back your power in these readings, which is awesome because you really need that. You need to have your power back. Okay. So, okay. A whole bunch came out. 8 of Cups. Moving away from that. The 4 of Coins. The control. We had that at the beginning of the week. We had it with the Light Seer Tarot, and I did the first readings, the first 3 cards for the week. And the 5 of Staff. So this is all about, first of all, the 8 of Cups is leaving behind. That's moving in a new direction. It's saying, see you later. I'm out of here. This is, And it's hard to do. It's hard to do, to leave something behind that you're so used to. But what are you leaving behind? You're leaving behind the idea that you need to control every single situation. That it's almost like having an argument and trying to convince somebody who can never be convinced that something is wrong and that you're right. Now, I know a lot of us, or most of us, have been in situations where it's like talking to a brick wall. There's nothing to be said and there's nothing to be done. It doesn't matter the amount of conviction you have in what you believe in. You cannot convince certain people because they have their own convictions. So the last thing you need is to try to control the situation. So if it's too heavy and it's too much to bear, it's time to just put it down. Okay? What you're trying to control, what you're trying to retain, what you're trying to gain, this power situation that you're trying to gain, it's leaving you empty and devoid. It's not filling your cup, which is what we've been trying to do. And the magic is being, like, if you see there's magic up at the top, you see this beautiful, we had that this morning, embracing, you had all that magic. It's leaving the situation. It's above, it's gone. Nobody's looking at it. They're just fighting amongst themselves here. Okay? They've all been focused on the one thing instead of focusing on the important thing. Do you understand? So the idea is you have to leave that situation. Get out of there and do something different. Okay? So that you can open the gateway. And to tell you the truth, if this is a cheat sheet in a test. A lot of times when people have requested me doing readings, they want to know what's going to happen in the future. A definite, like yes, and then, and that on that month. And I've always thought to myself, you're asking for a cheat sheet on your path and journey. Now, I don't do that because I don't believe in it. First of all, you're here to learn. It's not, spiritual workers are not here to prove that we're not here to prove that we can read the future. We're here to help you spiritually, right? Some people can be heading for a brick wall spiritually, and it's much better to say, well, let's see where you're at, and let's see if we can help you find an easier path, or a reason why you're going down this path, and what you need to see. Like they're saying, this is a test, okay? This is your test. This is your final exams, okay? You're getting to the end of it. This is, how do you deal with this? Are you smart enough to, get out of the smallness of going, oh, this again, I've done this again, instead of going, hey, wait a minute, this is where I can use all of the stuff that I've learned. What do I have available for me? What can I pull out? Okay? Whether it's going to meditate and going to your heart center and seeing people react in a negative way, but they're coming from, you can actually see from your heart center where it's coming from and being able to forgive them. Or going aside and going in your mind and stopping the ruminations from happening by having a more healthy mindset and a healthier room in your mind where you have conversations with yourselves. Or, there's always, or tapping into your guides and having them give you the light and surround you with light. All of these things are different ways of reacting than just reacting to the event itself. Okay? They have the Malika of Swords. She is the Queen of Swords. I feel that she's kind of saying, don't react in a wounded warrior sort of way. Let the experience help you out of this Nine of Swords. Okay? Right. The mind's going to play a big part in this. I guess that's why they had me do that video on the membership about the mind. Because they really wanted... This is our greatest tool and our greatest downfall, I feel. Because we give the mind so much power that sometimes it sinks us in the way that we do things. We go round and round with ourselves. And then it affects the heart chakra. You know, the pain in our mind hits our heart, and it feels like we're just vibing in there for too long. So, yeah. These are all cards of avoidance. Leave this, this, and this behind. It's time to leave it behind. It's time to unblock yourself. It's time to work out of it. And it's time to give yourself a healing and a rest, okay? It didn't come out. I love this Eight of Swords. Look at it. It's somebody behind swords and the light beam shining through, okay? You gotta just take that bandana off your eyes and see, okay? See that there's so much that you've been working so hard on, but it's time to heal yourself now, okay? Unblock yourself. Unblock yourself from wherever you feel like you've been stuck. Okay. A whole bunch came out. So you have the Three of Coins, you have the King of Swords again, the Seven of Swords, the Negative, and the Magic. Okay, so let's see them in order. Putting the puzzle pieces together. The Three of Coins is also the Pentacles, the one that I love, that is saying that you have a connection to everything. In other words, you have the ability to find the answers. A lot of it has to do with just changing the energy out. You see this flow of energy, this air, this mastering of clearing out the mind, which I've been talking about, out of these Seven of Swords, the darkness, okay? He's running away from the light. He's running away from that magic again. Remember, I told you this magic in the air? See that? It was in the embracing card, that the sparkly stuff. So a lot of the times it's just running in the wrong direction, I feel. You're just looking at the wrong thing, okay? So the Alchemist is letting you know that you have all the tools. The Alchemist is the magician. He's the one who has all the tools at his disposal, but do you know how to use them? And this is they're telling you. The final test here, Pisces, I'm going to tell you again, another beautiful little secret, finally a cheat that you can use, is that when you find yourself in these situations, I want you to write this in the comments. I have all the tools I need to get myself out of this. And that's what I want you to write. And that's what I want you to repeat to yourself. If you find yourself in a situation where you're going, oh my God, everything is like, woof, I want you to actually go inside yourself and say, I have all the tools I need to get myself out of this. So all I need to do is pick the right tool and start from there. In other words, don't make yourself stuck, okay? You can leave these situations and make them better. You don't need to stay here. You have all the pieces. You have the energy to change the bad into the good energy. You can turn to the light and pick the right tool for the situation. Pick the right power, okay? And that's it. That's all you really need. They're letting you know you have everything you need right now. You can stop and say, I have everything I need to get myself out of this. I just need to stop and do it. That's it. There's no big, there's no incantation you need to do. There's nothing you don't need to pull a rabbit out of a hat. You already have all you need. The tool belt is attached to you. You're just not utilizing the tools. Just go ahead and take them out and use them, okay? Meditation, nature, clearing your mind, keeping that mindset, that room in your mind nice and clean, going from the heart instead from the mind to the heart. Go from the heart to the mind. Forgive yourself, forgive others. These are all the tools that you have. This is like a great testing ground. And you know who's going to win, who's going to pass the test? You. You're going to reap the rewards. That A+ or that 100% that they write on the paper, that's going to be the imprint on your soul. You're going to walk away feeling better than when you walked in. And that's going to be the true test. So keep that in mind, Okay? We're doing great things. I've got to remember this as well, Pisces, because I get myself in situations where I don't feel good. Yep, I don't feel that great. I got to remember I've got all the tools I need. So keep that in mind. I'm sending you love, light, and blessings. I'm going to be back tomorrow. We're going to look at what your past looks like and how that's affecting you in your situation. I hope that you subscribe and press that notification bell so that you know when I post, and that you become a part of this great community. Take care, Pisces.